Welcome, guys. Welcome from a long weekend, a weekend of mixed feelings, moments, emotional moments, and all that. The greatest coach of all time, that's Pep Guardiola, said goodbye to Manchester City for the last time. A player like Bernardo Silva also said goodbye to Manchester City after serving Manchester City for some years. And it was so emotional. Mohamed Salah said goodbye to Liverpool fans at the Anfield. Andy Robertson also said goodbye. If you go to La Liga, we saw Alaba, Dani Carvajal, Robert Lewandowski saying goodbye to their respective clubs. And it's not been easy for these club fans. This is SOG Sports Arena. We give you quality content of sports, quick updates, and all trending news when it comes to sports. So you subscribe, you share, and you comment. Now, today's topic is about all national teams that have presented their squad for the 2026 World Cup that's going to be happening in the USA, Mexico, and Canada. Well, some national teams have already dropped their squad, and I will say it's a top squad. It's a top squad for these national teams. There have been brouhahas, there have been back and forth. Some have shared their disappointment about players not getting call-ups to these national teams. Some have also shared their 2 cents about being happy with the squads that have been presented so far from these national teams. Back and forth when it comes to the Brazilian national team call-up being done by Don Carlo Ancelotti. With the England squad, we have goalkeepers Jordan Pickford, Dean Henderson, James Trafford. With the defenders being Reece James, Tino Livramento, Maguire, Ezri Konsa, John Stones, Jarrell Kwanzaa, Nico O'Reilly, Dan Burn, and Jet Spence. Midfielders, we have Declan Rice, we have Elliot Anderson, Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, Morgan Rogers, and Kobe Mainoo. Forwards, we have Harry Kane, Ivan Toney, Oli Watkins, Bukayo Saka, Noni Madueke, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Gordon, and Eberechi Eze. So these are the squad that the England national team is taking to the World Cup. Now, let's go to the Norwegian national team. So that's where Haaland plays, Odegaard plays. So with their goalkeepers, they have Oyan Haksjold Nyland, Egil Selvik, then Sander Takvik. They have wild names. Then with their defenders, they have Christopher Vasselbach Aja, Frederick Jorkan, Hendrik Fausener, Sondre Langas, Torbjørn Hegem, Marcus Homorgen Pedersen, Julian Reisen, David Moyla Wolf, Leo Ostegard. These are the defenders but Norway national team is taking to the World Cup. The midfielders, we have Theolonius Asgard, Frederick Alsnes, Patrick Berg, Sander Berg, Oscar Bob, Jens Peter Hogg, Antonio Nusa, Andreas Schlanderop, Andreas Schlagerop, Morten Torsby, Christian Torstvedt, and Martin Odegaard. And when it comes to the attack, he only took 3 attackers. That's Erling Braut Haaland, Jørgen Strand Larsen, Alexander Sørloth. These are the squad for the Norwegian national team. A very top squad. I would say a very top squad. These are actually, most of these players actually played in the World Cup qualifiers for their national team, and I think that is why this coach decided to select more of this squad to this World Cup, and they are going to give their best. When you go to the Moroccan national team, the goalkeepers, we have Yassine Bono, favorite always we know, Munir Al-Mohammedi, El Mehdi Magoud. Then the defenders, we have Ashraf Hakimi, Nusay Mizwari, Chadi Riyad, Nayem Agüed, Abdel Abka, Yahya Atiyat Allah, Ashraf Dari, and Adam Aznou. These are the defenders for the Moroccan national team. And they are not really new. Then the midfielders, we have Bilal El Kanous, Azidan Unani, Ismail Sabari, Sofiane Abramat, Emil Richardson, Usama El Azouzi, and Yassine Kecha. Attackers, we have the Ayub El Kabi, as usual, you know him, Sofiane Rahimi, Amin Adli, Elias Akomach, Elise Ben Saige, Abde Ezazuli, and Yusuf El Nesri, or El Nesri. You all know this squad, they are not new. they've actually been regular squad that they've been playing with, so it's no new squad. He gets it. So it's a very top squad because they've been playing together, and that makes it a very dangerous squad. And then when you go to the Senegalese national team, they have goalkeepers Edouard Mendy, Mori Diao, Jevien Diouf. Defenders, they have Crepin Diatta, they have Antoine Mendy, they have Kalidou Koulibaly, we have El Hadji Malik Diouf, Mamadou Sarr, Moussa Niakate, Mustafa Mbo, Abdoulaye Seck, Ismail Jacobs, Ile Kamara. These are the defenders for the Senegalese national team. Midfielders, we have Idrissa Gana Gueye, Papa Gueye, Lamine Kamara, Habib Diarra, Pate Ciss, Pape Matassa, Bara Sapoko Ndiaye. Attackers, they have Sadio Mane, Ismail Assar, Iliman Ndiaye, Asani Diao, Ibrahim Mbaye, Nicolas Jackson, Bamba Dieng, and Sherif Ndiaye. A very top squad for the Senegalese national team, and they are really going to disturb in this World Cup. The Egyptian national team, we have goalkeepers, we have Mohamed El Shanawi, we already know, Mustafa Shoubeb, El Mahdi Soliman, Mohamed Allah. These are the goalkeepers for the Egyptian national team, taking 4 goalkeepers to the World Cup. Defenders, we have Mohamed Hani, Tarek Allah, Hamoy Fati, Rami Rabia, Yasser Ibrahim, Hussam Abdelmaguid, Mohamed Abdel Monem, Ahmed Fatou, Karim Hafez. These are the defenders for the Egyptian national team. Midfielders, we have Marwan Athia, Muhannad Lashin, Nabil Ehmad Dunga, Mahmoud Saba, Ahmed Said Zizo, Mahmoud Trezeguet, Emam Asho, Mustafa Ziko, Ibrahim Adel, Haitham Hassan, Mohamed Salah, Mo Salah. Attackers, we have Omar Mamouche, Akhtar Abdoulaye, and Hamza Abdel Karim. That youngster from the Barcelona Academy has been called to the World Cup for the Egyptian national team. A very good striker, very young and good striker, very prolific. And I'm sure he's going to deliver in this World Cup stage. The Scottish national team, we have goalkeepers Greg Gordon, Angus Gunn, Liam Kelly. Defenders, we have Grant Hanley, Jack Hendry, Aaron Hickey, Dom Hiam, Scott McKenna, Nathan Patterson, Anthony Ralston, Andy Robertson, John Suter, Kieran Tierney. Okay, so Kieran Tierney is going for the World Cup. Andy Robertson is also going for the World Cup, which is a nice squad. They already have a top squad. They've been playing together for so many years, so they are actually a good team. With the midfielders, we have Ryan Christie, Finley Curtis, Lewis Ferguson, Ben Ganondok, Billy Gilmore, John McGinn, Kenny McLean, Scott McTominay, Scott the Bully McTominay. The forwards, we have Chi Adams, we have Lyndon Dykes, George Hurst, Lawrence Shankland, and Ross Stewart. These are the Scotland squad for the 2026 World Cup. And it's not going to be easy for the Brazilian national team and the Moroccan national team because they are in the same squad and they are in the same group, and it's not going to be easy at all. So far, these squads are out. With the Portuguese national team, we have the goalkeepers as Diogo Costa as usual, Rui Silva as usual, Jose Sa as usual, Ricardo Velho, who's I think is new to the call-up. Defenders, we have Matheus Nunes for Man City, Diogo Dalot for Manchester United, Nelson Semedo, Joao Cancelo, Ruben Dias, Gonzalo Ignacio, Thomas Araujo, Renato Veiga, Nuno Mendes. And the midfielders, we have Samu Costa, Ruben Neves, Vitinha, Joao Neves, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva. Attackers, we have Rafael Leao, Francisco Conceição, Pedro Neto, Francisco Trincao, Joao Felix, Goncalo Guedes, Goncalo Ramos, and Cristiano Ronaldo. And there was Diogo Jota in there. Diogo Jota in there. May his soul rest in peace, Diogo Jota. And when it comes to the Brazilian national team, as usual, we have Alisson Becker, Edison Weverton. Those are the keepers. Defenders, we have Alexandro, Gleison Bremer, Danilo, Douglas Santos, Gabriel Magalhães, Ibanez, Leo Pereira, Marquinhos, and Wesley. Midfielders, we have Casemiro, Bruno Guimarães, Fabinho, Lucas Paquetá, Danilo Santos. And the attackers, we have Endrick, Gabriel Martinelli, Igor Thiago, Luis Enrique, Matheus Cunha, Neymar Jr., Rafinha, Vinicius Jr., and Ryan. Just in, the Spain national team or the Spanish national team have dropped their squad. And bro, it's sad to say that there is no Madrid squad in this World Cup squad this season. Sad. So sad. Well, this squad is from De La Fuente, and we can't say much about it because he's a very top coach who knows what he's doing. So with the goalkeepers, we have Unai Simon, we have David Raya, we have Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia is going for the World Cup. Wow, that's a wonderful news for him and the Barcelona squad too. Juan Garcia. And the defenders, we have Marc Cuellar, Grimaldo, Kubasi, Laporte, Pubel, Eric Garcia, Marcos Llorente, and Pedro Porro. Wow! Midfielders, we have Pedri Gonzalez, Fabian Ruiz, Martin Zubimendi, Gavi. Wow! That's a surprise. Gavi. Rodrigo, Alex Baena, Mikel Merino. Attackers, we have Mikel Oyarzabal, Dani Olmo, Nico Williams, Jeremy Pino, Ferran Torres, Borja Iglesias, Victor Munoz, and Lamine Yamal. So who didn't get a call-up? Who actually didn't get a call-up? So far, these are the squads that are out. Stay tuned and we'll bring you updates from the rest of the national teams when they bring their squad out. Share and subscribe. My name is Kelly.